Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, you telling me back again for another footy talk 3-point collectors. Don, what you telling me, fam?
Hey, it feel good, homie. You know what I'm saying? It feels good, man. You know, we gonna have some fun today, Rants. Trust me on that, man. We got a lot of fun, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Man? We got the chat, bro. Big up the chat, man. Big up the chat, man. Because boy, I'm telling you today, yeah, it's all about crashing all these deluded freaks, Rants. I'm telling you, yeah. All these deluded freaks that want me to overrate Arsenal. They try to cook you for not rating them like that, yeah. They want us to be, you know, slobbing these guys off as if they're the Centurions, bro. Slobbing them off like it's the Chelsea team that I saw in Mourinho's first season, blood. Or the Chelsea team I saw of Ancelotti, yeah. Even some of the Wenger teams, to be honest, Rants. They were, I used to respect them more because I'm like, yo, you man are moving like baby Barcelona. You know what I mean? But I'm supposed to support and overpraise a team that love to play for corners, bro. Allow me, man. Allow me. We're going to talk about it today, bro, because I'm sick and tired of these, man. I'm sick and tired of these, man, bro.
100%, bro. And, bro, listen, I said it before, bro. We say football, man. We did say football. I told people, I was like, bro, there's no way Man are looking at the champions elect and they're doing the foolishness that they're doing, bro. And when you actually look at the metrics, bro, 17th in the league. Do you know what I mean? For goals scored, yeah, from open play and that. This is a disgrace, bro. They got the
17th.
one of the lowest percentage of goals scored from open play in the whole league, bro. And then man want to take the piss and say, oh yeah, like I think we're like 2 goals behind them or something like that in goals scored in the league or something like that. But it's like, bro, open play goals matter, bro. You know, like that. Like they do matter. Like them man can't manufacture half decent chances, yeah. All things equal, bro. They're a poor football team, bro, that have somehow managed to find a loophole in the rules, blood, and they're just taking advantage of it, bro.
Listen, let's talk about the build-up going into this game, Rants, because we're going to talk about you, man, first. You know what I mean? Because you, man, this weekend, you saved football, bro. Yeah? The build-up before the game, I saw people like Saeed getting crashed on Big Six when he said, oh, Man United's midfield's not that far off of theirs. It can actually do something against them. They laughed at him, bro. Yeah? And I'm even looking forward to watching Big Six later because them man owe him apologies, bro. Yeah? As soon as I saw that, I messaged him straight away in the group chat, Rants. I'm like, yo, you're not saying anything mad. Because if you play a 3-man midfield of Casemiro, Bruno, and Kobe, bro, in the build-up, you've got enough quality there to be able to beat that press that Arsenal like, yeah? And when you beat that press, you've got the likes of Bruno that can carry the ball and start attacks with the likes of Mbeumo, the likes of Ahmad, yeah? The likes of Dorgu on the left-hand side, who is very good at carrying the ball, right? What you've said is not wild, yeah? But then you have this thing now where it's like Arsenal are top of the league, so it means that they're an amazing team to, you know, to watch. When the reality is, you're just doing a lot of result-based analysis, yeah? Because I watch these man week in, week out, Rants, and I'm telling you, bro, they are not a nice watch. They have the few odd games here and there where they're like, oh, they look good today. They look really good today. But majority of the time, bro, it balances itself out. Because majority of the time, it's them playing for corners, right? You saw it yesterday when Madueke came on, the corner that they scored. When he came on, Rants, rather than looking to attack the box and win a penalty or let off some shots, the first thing he was looking to do was to win a corner. He won a corner, they scored from it, bro. But that's what they do time and time again. I see Trossard getting the ball in the corner. He would do that little shift, and he would just kick you off your legs. And they start roaring off. They start getting loud in that stadium.
Yeah, bro, them man are literally playing for corners. Bro, like when I saw Saka 1v1 with my fullback and I knew he wasn't taking him on. That man's literally, Saka's crossing with his right foot, on purpose, for it to hit Luke Shaw and go out for a corner, bro. He's not even trying to get the ball in the box.
That's what they do. That's what they do. And then you know what's going to happen with the corner. They're going to, you know, try and harass your goalkeeper, right? And even with that, Rant, they need to look at the rule around that as well, because it's getting ridiculous now where bare teams are just crowding the goalkeeper and not even letting him do his job. You know what I'm saying, bro? I think they need to really start to knuckle down on that, man, because it's mad, yeah? But that's what they do. They crowd everyone in the box, Declan Rice on one side, Saka on one side. You know they're dangerous from the set pieces, right? But this time round, it didn't work because they came up against a team that were brave on the ball, brave off the ball, yeah? And they were very, very clinical in front of goal. They decided to take off, you know, use the long-range shooting against Raya. Not enough players test Raya from outside the box, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, that Dorgu chance, listen, I don't think most keepers get to that.
Yeah, that, bro.
Even with that one, the Cunha one, bro, he wrapped it around Saliba and it kind of wrapped around. It would have been difficult, but that should teach more players now to start to shoot against this guy, bro. People try to walk it in too much against Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? You take it to these, man, you can beat them. And I kept saying it. I say this all the time, Rants. There's too many teams that go to the Emirates and they're just scared. So they end up losing before the match even starts. Yeah? You can't just expect to go to the Emirates, sit back for the whole game and win the game. It's not going to happen. Because they're going to keep going to Saka on the right, and he's going to keep trying to cross it in back post. You're panicking. You head the ball off. It's a corner. The guy mad at the Emirates. They score a corner. You lose the game. Take it to them, bro. Be braver, and you can get them. They conceded 3 goals, Rants. Yeah? The last time they conceded 3 was when Luton was still in the Prem, right? Against Luton, bro. You know what I mean, bro? So these men, I'm telling you, they're not this team that can't be beaten. They can be beaten, but you've got to go there with the mentality of, we're going to take it to them, mid-block settings, we're going to play you, bro. That's how you have to go into that game. And that's exactly what United did, man.
100%. And that's what it is, bro. Like, bro, just quality, man. Just quality. I saw for my team, bro. I was just happy. On the ball, off the ball, loads of quality, man. Defensively, we look solid. We don't look like we're going to concede many chances against anyone. And literally, attacking wise, we've got enough quality, bro. And this is what I say, bro. Like, when it comes to the quality that we have, yeah, there's not many teams in the league that have the quality and also the variety. When I look at our attack, when I look at, obviously, you have to add Dorgu into that now. Like, Dorgu's physicality, his physicality going both ways, yeah, attacking, defending, yeah, is something that's just, you don't see it in the Premier League, bro. Like, you don't see players that can score goals and can defend the way he defends and the way he gets up and down the pitch, bro. He's a freak of nature.
And he's got confidence. He's got confidence now as well. He's got belief. You know what I mean, bro? He's letting off shots. That means that Carrick is telling, man, yo, when you're near the goal, I don't want you to be crossing like what Amrim used to tell him. Because Amrim was all about, Dorgu, you get the ball in behind, you cross it. But you know, my man's crossing his meaty, Rants, right? Carrick is letting man just let off shots. Yeah? Keep letting man do that. Because right now, he has scored one less goal than Bukayo Saka, bro. Yeah? One less goal in the Premier League than Saka the Great, right?
As it stands, he'll outscore Saka this season.
They better not let that happen.
And he started the season as a left back or left wing back.
I mean, Cole Palmer scored the exact same amount of goals as this guy this season as well, and he's barely played. He's played way less minutes than him. Way less minutes than him, right? So what's happening right now when it comes to Saka specifically, Rants, yeah, is that a lot of Arsenal fans are now focusing a lot on his performances, right? Because the GNA has started to dry up. And that's what I've always said about this guy over the years, bro. There's been bare games over the years where I'm like, yo, he got an assist today, he got a goal today, but outside of that, he was shit. But then I go online and I'm seeing a completely different reaction. And then when you talk about it and say, yo, he scored, fair enough, but he was shit today, it's you're a hater, right? And it's like, bro, you're not going to gaslight what I'm watching, because I literally used to watch Alexis Sanchez without the GNA shelling it for you, man. Yeah? That's what you call real quality. But this guy is just... He's just a good player. I just don't really see no real.
Bro, it's mad, bro. Like, I was chatting to Joe, Cheeky Sport Joe, yeah. I said to him, I said, brother, I said, Saka's trash. So is Noni, bro. Them man are not even better than my wingers, bro. Like, man are talking about Saka being world class or one of the best right wingers in the world. He's not better than Dorgu or Ahmad, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? And we bought this guy as a defender, bro, and he's better than Saka. You know, Saka needs to be the left back. Saka needs to be not Dorgu.
He got moved to the left. He got moved to the left for Madueke to come on and run the ball off the pitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, brother, like we have to be serious. Saka needs to be the left back, bro. Like him and Timber, bro. That's what Arsenal are missing. Saka at left back. Bro.
I'm not gonna act like he's been shit all season, because he hasn't. He's been doing certain things like creating for the team. There's times where he'll whip the ball across the box for Gyökeres. Gyökeres ain't there, right? He's probably their best outlet in terms of creativity. But when you just look at the variety of how he creates, Rants, in comparison to the likes of, Olise, Yamal, I'm even putting Estevao in there, bro. They just have more to their game. They're just they're just way more unpredictable than this guy, bro. And I'm sorry, whether people want to call me a aesthetic merchant or flamboyant merchant, I don't give a shit, bro. Yeah. I fell in love with the game because of players like Ronaldinho, players like Zidane, players like Iniesta. They're my favorite type of players with a lot of natural ability. Max Dowman is another one I really like over this guy. Yeah. But because my man came in and did well for Arsenal and that, it's like we had to put man on a mad pedestal. And then when you give them the expectations, right? When you say, yo, predict my man, yeah, to go and win you lot the league, they can't do it, bro. They can't tell me, they can never tell me that this guy is going to take them to the league title, bro. Why can't you tell me this when you put him on a world-class pedestal? Some of these guys told me he's better than Olise and that, bro. And funny enough, I even saw Olise. I saw Olise Novikov the other day, bro. I approached him. I said, yo, Michael. I said, bro, when you come back to London, you need to come to Chelsea straight away, bro. Allow this Garnacho Neto thing, bro. He started laughing, yeah? He started busting up. You know what I mean? He was with some Latino baddie, blood. You know what I mean? So I just let him, yeah, carry on eating. I didn't even ask him for a picture. I just let him do his thing. His jewels were dancing and that, but he's going to remember that one. So if I meet him again...
He ain't going to play for Chelsea, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, if I meet him again, he'll remember that conversation because he was busting up.
The team's cooked, Donna. Be real, yeah. Like the way you man are going, yeah, bro. You'll be a mid-table team soon.
Bro, listen, hey, that's not about me right now. It's not about me right now, bro.
Yeah,
Relax.
But listen, I'm just telling you, like, Lise's not gonna go Chelsea, fam. I hear it.
I've got my 3 points in it. I told Michael, I called him Michael like he's my boy. I said, yo, Michael. He turned his head. I said, bro, when you come back to the ends, you're coming Chelsea, bro. We need you. That's what I said. He just started smiling. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to Bayman Saka, yeah, bro. I knew this day was gonna come. Yeah, you know, like power. I knew.
Man, open the letter, bro. Yeah, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man, sitting in pen, bro. Yeah, I hear it. Man, open that letter, bro. It's true, bro. Man, knew that day would come, bro. It's true. You know what's funny? It takes for Arsenal, yeah. You know what was so mad about Arsenal fans, yeah? They chat the most shit, but then it takes one defeat, yeah, and they start telling the truth about their players and just crashing out on everyone. They talk like their players are world beaters, and as soon as they lose a game, yeah, their true feelings always come out, bro. That's the one thing, yeah, all over the timeline, cooking 100%. Their players, you know, the same man that they were bred in.
100%, bro. And this is why we've barely really had any real discourse in the media about Eze. There's barely any discourse in the media about Madueke because they're top of the league. So they are protected. Yeah. They are protected by the team's position. They don't want to talk about their, you know, what these guys are doing individually. Because I'm seeing Eze, bro, Booker T. I call this guy Booker. He's spin, spin a roll, spin. Yeah. I was even watching that video again, Rants. You know when they brought man out and they'll even play Let It All Work Out. Bro, my man came out, he's spinning his dread side to side like King Von. You know what I mean? He's all smiling, looking up on that, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, these man were trying to introduce my man like they signed Messi, bro. Yeah.
For him to sit on the bench. Nah, you're not lying, bro.
You know what I mean? To try to introduce my man to the team and that like he's Messi, and he can barely get any minutes and that. Yeah. You know what I mean, bro? It's mad over there. It's actually mad over there. Madueke, 0 goals in over a year. And the last goal he scored, Rants, yeah, was against Man City. If you remember that little tap-in that he scored, remember when we played Man City? Bro, it was a tap-in. It was a tap-in. That was his last goal, right? And then he's got no assists in the league, yeah, for over 400 days, bro. Over 400 days, no assists. When you break down,
bro, the way Arsenal fans were getting excited when he was taking on his fullback and hitting them with a cross, like, you know, them ones, like, they were loving it. They were loving life, you know.
Bro, they were loving it, bro. But I'm telling you now, yeah, they're getting pissed off because I even put a little tweet out about the way he sags. He will fuck about in terms of the end product. He will fuck about, and then all you just see him doing is adjusting his trousers. That's what he does, adjusting his shorts. Yeah, that used to rattle me so much, bro. He fucks up the pass in the box. He'll fuck up the shot in the box. He'll wander off with his headband and then just adjust his shorts. Leave your shorts alone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's his thing, bro. That's his aura farming, innit, bro? My man just adjusting his shorts and that, bro, and bopping to the corner flag to take the corner, bro. That's dead food.
And then it's the same thing again. And then it's the same thing again, bro. And that's why I sold my stocks, Rants. I had time for this guy, bro. Like, all the tweets I've got proper Madueke, I will never delete them because that's how I felt in that moment. But I'm telling you, bro, I literally put a tweet out, I think it was like last December, yeah, saying, bro, it's not going to take much for Estevao to be starting in this team with the way Neto and Madueke are playing.
No, to be fair, even before he came, you were like, yeah, he walked straight into the team.
Walked straight into the team, bro, because this guy's end product, yeah, is so bad. And the reason why I sold my stocks is because I was saying, yo, give him the game time, he'll improve with more game time. This guy got all the game time in the world, Rants. All the game time in the world, and it's like my man just stagnated, yeah? And then what happened at the end of the season is, yo, Chelsea came out saying the exact same thing. They feel like Madueke just didn't develop anymore. He just stagnated, bro. And now, when you go check his underlying metrics now, he's even worse. He's taking less shots on target. There's less take-ons now, bro. Yeah? He's even worse than what he was at Chelsea right now, broski. Yeah? It's actually mad over there, bro. Enzo Fernandez would be their highest goal scorer. Enzo Fernandez has scored more goals than Saka and Madueke combined in the league. João Pedro would be their highest goal scorer, bro. Yeah? Neto would be I think Neto would be the highest goal scorer. I think he scored 5 goals.
They scored bare own goals, blood. Like, the way they play football, they don't even need to score goals themselves, bro. Like, when you actually deep it, the amount of ricochet goals that these men have scored this season is, bro, it's obnoxious, bro.
It's horrendous, bro. It's horrendous. And that's why I keep saying, bro, yeah, like, when I'm looking at Clear Lake and I'm like, yo, you man actually missed the trick, you know, because the way that people talk, it's what me and you have had this conversation many times, Rants, about competing. I'm like, bro, in this moment in time, it doesn't take much to really compete for the league because you're not up against prime Pep and prime Klopp, right? This Arsenal team, the way they play, bro, their style of play is anti-football for one. And then you've got Man City going through their little rebuild. Liverpool, obviously, we didn't expect them to fall off like this, but they have. So it doesn't really take much for you to really compete. You bring in 4 or 5 players that are ready to start, you'll compete. Because we have other players in the team like Caicedo, like Enzo, like Palmer, like Estevao, that can play with these guys, like Reece, like Cucurella. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. But we fucking missed the trick. And that's where I'm like, come on, man, because now I'm having to depend on Man City to go on a mad run. I'm depending on Guehi and Semenyo to turn up because my club aren't serious. Yeah. We should be up there competing against these guys, bro. You know what I mean? But because we fucked up in the summer and Maresco is fucking about as well, we're nowhere near it. Yeah. And that's what's going to make me burn even more, Rants, if they go win the league. Because I'm like, yo, this is not this team is not levels, bro. This team is really not levels, bro. It's the best of a bad bunch up there. That's all it is.
But how they're playing is just simply, it's not sustainable, bro. And this is why I'm vexed that if we sacked Amorim here after the Spurs game, after we lost the final, bro, we would have been in a title race this season just based on how everyone else is playing, bro. Because, like, brother, the fact that they're top and they're so bad, like, it's crazy. And it's because other teams, couldn't keep consistent enough. That's all it was, bro. There's no consistency, bro. Any team, that had a little bit of consistency would have found themselves in a title race. That's why Villa are there now. And as much as man look at Villa and be laugh, like, brother, they're not showing any signs of falling off at the moment, bro. Like, they're staying around. Like, a 2-0 win at Newcastle is a very, very big statement, you know.
Yep. And they went on a what? How many games did they win in a row? They flew up.
Bro. Like, bare. I remember at one point it was like 9 or something like that. Something silly like that.
They flew up the table because they went on a run, right? And that's what I'm saying. Arsenal, they're lucky because they've got an elite defense to fall back on. So when they score their set piece or one of the players in
11, attack, bro, altogether it was. Fuck.
11. You see what I'm saying, bro? So the thing about Arsenal, right? Because even if you remember start of the season, Rants, bro, Gabriel was scoring these set pieces. You know what I mean? They were not even having any shots on target against them and that. Their defense is the reason why they started the season off so strongly because their attack wasn't firing. Yeah, but
also if you think about it though, what people don't understand about this defense, their defense is their whole team, bro. Do you know what I mean? And the way they try to make it out like, oh yeah, Saliba and Gabriel are like the best defenders in the world and that. It's like, bro, anyone can play. Like, there was a game where I think Saliba got injured and they brought in the other black youth, and they just I think so, and it looked exactly the same, bro. Like, it's not individuals the reason why their defense looks like it is. The reason why is, Arsenal set up bare negative, they score a set piece goal, and then they just don't commit forward, bro. That's all that happens, bro. So they don't concede shots because they don't have to attack because they know that a set piece for them, like, bro, like the XG on a corner for Arsenal compared to a normal team is through the roof. They can just stay super, super cagey, and just play for set pieces, bro. So they don't need to commit bodies forward. They commit bodies forward at the corners. But in open play, they don't commit teams forward. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why they weren't conceding goals. It's not because they're actually really good defensively individually, bro, because they're overrated individually. When you isolate their defenders, you can get at all of them. You can get at Saliba. You can get at Saliba. You can get at Gabriel. You can get at Timber. You can definitely get out of whoever the left back is. Before it was Lewis Skelly, and because he was getting exposed too much, they had to change him. You could get at Calafiori too. You can get at these players individually. It's just that you don't really get the opportunity really often. The only team that I've seen, successfully isolate Arsenal's fullbacks are PSG. And bro, Timber got roasted in that game.
But that's because they were brave, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Because what it is, a lot of teams go to the Emirates, right? Especially the Emirates, they'll sit in the low block, and then when they win the ball back, bro, their striker is still in their own half. You're so far from the goal. So all that's going to happen is Arsenal are just going to counter press you and win the ball back again. Right. Because you've got no outlet on the other side of the pitch, right? You're going up, you're trying to attack them with what, 1 or 2 people. You're leaving 2 bodies in the box. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah. And then people are surprised that they've only conceded 1 shot on target and that. Yeah. We scored 2 goals against these guys with our B team and sort of C team players, and there was a few starters in that, right? We scored 2 against these guys, Rants, because Rafinha said, no. I'm not going to do the negative thing. I'm going to go for it. Yeah. Those subs that he made when we played them in the Carabao Cup the other day was him saying, I'm going to go for it. That's the mentality that you need to have. Because if you lose against them, it is where it is, but there's a way of losing, Rants. I would rather lose going out like that, where you're actually going for the W, instead of losing like a sucker, bro. Yeah. Too many teams that go to Arsenal like suckers, and then I've got to deal with it after, where it's like, yo, oh, they were so good today. I'm like, well, they didn't try. They didn't even try. Oh, but why didn't they try? They're scared to be opened up. Well, Arsenal ain't the only team that are scary if you open up against them, because Chelsea players, bro,
I would argue if you open up against Arsenal, they're not scary at all, bro. Like, the thing is, just stop them getting set pieces, bro. Like, they don't have the ability to play through you. Look at the goals that we scored yesterday. When you look at the second goal, the Dorgu, the way Dorgu and Bruno just played through Arsenal's midfield with one touch, bang, 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 straight through them, straight through the middle. They never done that to us. I don't see Arsenal doing that to no one. I don't see them picking up the ball and just passing through teams. I don't see that, bro. Like, it doesn't happen. They go out to the wing and then they try and cut in and cross, bruv. Or that little pullback to the edge of the box and Rice is running in, bro. They get it out wide and then they try to pull it back and then Rice runs it, bro. They can't play through teams, bro. Rice can't pass forward. How are they gonna pass through teams?
That's the pattern. That's the pattern. They'll get the ball from like Rice and Zubi. They'll go side to side. They'll go around like that, and then they'll go back post whips. That's what they do. That's how they play. That's how they play, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like, again, with your midfield, yeah, the way that you played, like the goal that Dorgu scored, bro. I don't see Arsenal score them type of goals. I don't see that. To me, to you, bam, goal. You know what I'm saying, bro?
They don't have the quality in their team to do that.
I don't really see that, bro. I don't really see that, man. So honestly, it will be a travesty. It will be an absolute travesty if these guys win the league. Obviously, I don't want anyone other than Chelsea winning the league, bro. But Man City are the less of the two evils.
Like, bruv, Villa could win it would be the best possible scenario for everyone.
Villa will be amazing. But I'll be real.
Do a Leicester City and just everyone thinks they're not gonna sustain the run and they just get over the line.
I would love that. Because I only know one Aston Villa fan, bro. Actually, in fact, I know 2. And then Villa, bro, I only know LB. I know Daps. If they win the Man City, sorry, I know not Daps, sorry. LB and who was on as a City fan that I chat to? Probably just LB. There's a couple guys in the ends that are Man City fans, but I don't give a damn about them. If they win the league, bro, it's silent in London. No one cares. You know what I mean? But if these men win the league, bro, it'll be a mad thing. You know what I'm saying, bro? It'll be an absolute mad thing, blood. Yeah, so we can't let it happen. We cannot let it happen, bro, because the way that they play, and they've got Leeds next as well. They've got Leeds away.
They're dropping points, bro. They Leeds could get a draw out of that.
Oh, they can get something for real.
Because, bro, I'll be real, yeah. These man's morale is in the bin after that. You saw their faces, man. Like they took that badly. Still, that loss.
No, they did, bro. And again, you silenced their crowd. And that's why I'm saying these Chelsea players, bro. Yeah, please, people, can we stop being scared online, right? We know that Emirates isn't the easiest place to go, of course. Yeah, it's going to be a difficult game, but it's not a game where we can't go there and win. We have to score first. I keep drilling this message, bro. We have to score first, because when we do that, bro, that crowd will start to get jittery. We see it time and time again. That crowd gets jittery. It goes to the
big man thing. You see that second leg? If you get the first goal and it's 3-3, yeah, hey, scary times, you know, for them.
It's scary, bro.
It is.
You know what I mean? It's scary. Like, every time we play these guys, we always have people missing. And that's why I want us to go there with a fully strength team so we can go bar for bar. Because we're not going to go there and just sit back, Rants. We're going to go for it. We are going to go for it, bro. And if we lose going for it, so be it. You know what I mean? So be it, bro. But we're not going to win.
You need to go for it because you don't have the individuals to try and do the pragmatic thing, bro. I can't lie. The one thing about us that we have here over the other teams in this league is we have, and I said it a million times, we've got individuals, bro. We've got Bruno can do something. Kobe can do something.
We've got individuals as well.
We've seen Cass cut in and slap the ball off the crossbar from 30 yards. We've seen it. Do you know what I'm saying? Cunha can do it. Cunha can do it. Mbumo can do it. Fucking, bruv, Xerxes can do madness. Like the goal against Palace. Like, bro, there's not players in the league that are going to do that, bro. Like on his weaker foot and stuff like that. We've got players that can do madness, bro. Like out of absolutely nowhere, bruv. Dorgu has done it multiple times now for us. We've got players that if nothing's happening, man can just wrap it and just do a madness. When I look at this Arsenal team, they got no one that can do that. You know what I mean? And that's why when you're playing this pragmatic football and you don't have individuals, you're fucked, innit, bro? And this is what I say to my brother here with Tottenham. Thomas Frank wants to set up bare pragmatic, but he's got no individuals. Ahmad's another one that can just do something for us. You got no individuals at Tottenham. Who's going to do? Madison was their only one, and he's injured.
Yeah, it's true, bro. They haven't got that. They haven't got that X factor, bro. And listen, for Chelsea, we do have individuals because there's guys like Estevao that make something happen out of nothing. Yeah, Caicedo's got a banger in him as well, blood. You know what I mean? Enzo Fernandez.
To be fair, Caicedo does have a banger still. He does have a banger.
Caicedo's got a banger in him. You know, Palmer, I don't know if Palmer's going to play that game, to be honest, because we're like managing him right now. You see him, one game is there, one game is not in the squad. You know what I'm saying? We've got players like, bro, even Neto loves playing against Arsenal, bro. That's one thing I'll give that guy. He normally plays well against them, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? So there's players in this team that can make something happen, but I want us to play as a team rather than just depending on individuals. Yeah, take it to these guys, bro, because I'm telling you, this fan base, this new at the Emirates, they haven't seen anything at the Emirates other than FA Cups. It's not no fortress.
It's only one, I think they've seen. No, they've seen multiple FA Cups over there. Was it when they moved? How long was Wenger there when they moved in? I swear he wasn't there that long.
They moved to the Emirates in 2006. Yeah,
but when did Wenger leave?
Wenger left in 2016, I swear. Was it 2017? No, it wasn't 2016. It was 2018. It would have been about 20. He left in 2018 because we played Emery in Baku, and that was
2019. 2018. Oh, no, someone's saying 2018. You lot make up your mind because Sir Alex Ferguson left in 2013 and he left not long after, I swear, a few years after.
He left in 2018 because we played them.
What, he stayed 5 years after Sir Alex?
Yeah, bro. He left in 2018.
I didn't realize it was that long he stayed after. He should have left in 2013, blood.
Yeah. But what the point I'm making here is the Emirates has only seen FA Cups.
FA Cups 4, I think, then.
Yeah. It's only seen FA Cups, bro. Like the way people talk about it, oh, the Emirates. I'm like, bro, like what? The Emirates, okay. You know what I'm saying, bro? Don't be scared. Simple. Ain't no fucking fortress. You can quieten those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely.
I didn't realize they moved to the Emirates. I didn't realize they moved to the Emirates, that long ago, bro. That's horrible. Yeah,
it was 2006.
That's horrible, blood. They moved to the Emirates before we fucking won our last Champions League. I didn't even clock it was that long.
We have won since they moved there. We've won 2 Champions Leagues.
But I didn't realize it had been that long, bro. Why do I feel like the Emirates is new, blood?
You know what's so funny about that as well? When it first opened, because my brother-in-law was an Arsenal fan, innit? Yeah. So it took all the younger lot, all the kids and that, we went to the Emirates Cup. I remember going to the Emirates Cup that year when it first opened. They played, I'm pretty sure they had Adriano, because he was at Inter at the time, innit? And they were sponsored by Fly Emirates, I think it was. Yeah. Adriano was there playing. I remember seeing a couple of them. I'm pretty sure how'd you pronounce my man's name again? Hleb.
Yeah,
I think Hleb was still there. But that was
Nasri and them man still.
Nasri, Did Nasri join in 2006? Nah, he wouldn't be there yet.
Because Hleb was there, and I saw Rosicki and Nasri and them man, weren't they there around the same time?
Nasri must have been there. Yeah, Nasri was probably there. There. Yeah, it was 2006, definitely. I remember, because that was the first Emirates Cup and I went.
Oh, Nasri joined a couple years after.
Yeah, he wasn't there. It would have been Walker. Walker was a kid. Nasri joined in 08.
That's crazy, bro. The Emirates is 20 years old, brother. I can't believe it, bro. I'm in shock. I did not realize it was, bro, that thing's been standing for 20 years and ain't seen nothing but a FA Cup.
Yep. It's seen nothing but FA Cups. So I don't know why people are so scared of that place, bro.
Fuck. Bro, that's mad, you know? That's mad. If I had, bro, I don't even need more artillery for these Arsenal fans, blood. 20 years, blood.
20 years, bro. During that time period, I've seen Chelsea win multiple Premier Leagues. I've seen us win multiple Champions Leagues, multiple FA Cups, multiple League Cups. Yeah. I've seen us win the Europa League twice. I've seen us complete the set. I've seen so many different trophies, Rants, since I've been at the Emirates, you know. And even before they moved to the Emirates, I saw trophies then as well, blood. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, man, people need to just get this out of their head that these men are just so scary, because they're not. They're really not, bro. You know what I mean? They're really, really not. And we're yet to see these players get over the line. Simple as that, bro. We're yet to see these players get over the line, man. You know?
Yeah, the insecurity is about to kick in, bro, after this result. And this is why I said, yeah, like this is more than just 3 points, bro. Because the timing of it is perfect. You know them was perfect to mess up their season, bro. The timing of it. This is what it was, bro, because this was a statement game for them, bro. Imagine if they beat us off the back of us smoking City and everyone saying, right, United look like they're back, and then Arsenal prove against Man United that, yeah, bro, nah, cool, there's levels. We got you, man. All of a sudden, it's like people are thinking if this Man United can't beat them, then no one can beat them. Because bro, like I said to Lee Gunner, I said, bro, you're only as good as your last game in football, blood. This is what people need to understand. Like, your current form is important. You could talk about how long since we beat you at the Emirates in the league. Who cares? We beat you in the FA Cup last season, bro. Doesn't matter. Like, you can get touched there, bro. Their man were talking like they were Teflon at home. No one can't beat us at home, this, that, and the other. I said, brother, listen, yeah, the way we're playing right now and the way you've played all season, I fancy us to beat you, bro.
Where your kryptonite.
What we did. And we did it comfy as well.
Where your kryptonite. You know what I mean? Where your kryptonite, the way that you lot played. You know what I'm saying? But where's your head at right now with Carrick, bro? Before we move on to Chelsea, man. Where's your head at right now with Carrick, bro? Do you want to...
At the end of the season, I'd give Michael Carrick the job and I'd give him 200 million, to revamp the team. Obviously, I wouldn't give him the money, obviously, but I'd give him 200 million worth of signings. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I've looked at it, my rationale is, and I told these guys, as soon as I saw the Man City game, I said, this is the most organized I've seen this Man United team, from even before Jose, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where I'm looking at it, it's like, people wanna run before they crawl, blood. Like, I'm hearing Man United fans, say to me, we need a world-class manager. We need to go and get world-class players. We need to be signing players like Camavinga and Rodrigo and stuff. And I'm like, brother, let's just win the league first. Man, I'm thinking about Champions Leagues and being the best team in the world. I just want to be the best team in England first. You know what I mean? Like, and to be the best team in England, you only have to compete with Rosinia and Arteta and Thomas Frank and Arnie Slot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to compete with fucking Hansi Flick and all these other men, bro. So, man, I'm thinking about being some, like the Man United of old. Bro, I just want to be the best team in England, bro. And we're not that far away from it if we recruit well and we have a team that can be set up properly. So, it's like, why am man trying to do too much? It's like, next season, a good season for me is being in a title race, winning a cup, bro. And I'll take that. I'm finishing in the top 4, obviously. If we're in a title race and we end up finishing 3rd next season, for argument's sake, and we finished maybe like 8 points off top or something, and we gave it a good go, and we won an FA Cup, and we got to like the quarterfinals of the Champions League, bro. I'll take that. Bro, because you build little by little, bro. Like, you don't go from finishing 15th and then man are talking about winning the Champions League. It's like, brother, relax. Do you get it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're gonna get some for real, man. But one thing that keeps popping up here, this Samuel Luckhurst guy, trying to pipe up again, talking about
the Cole Palmer stuff. You might getting shook, innit?
Bro, I'm not getting shook, bro. You know what it is, for me. When I see these links, I'm like, you man have some real cheek, to keep linking Palmer to your club,
It's inevitable. I told you this already.
Oski, stop this, man. Yeah, I've told you already. It's a death row contract. Bruv. It's a death row contract. Yeah, exactly. And you're talking about walking before you got to walk first before you can run. Yeah, get your club in order. Start to win some trophies again before talking as if you're some Man City that'll be winning everything. And
you mean again? We do win trophies. We just don't win the big ones.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Go win the big boys again, the Premier Leagues, and getting up there in the Champions League, getting far and whatnot, winning the Champions League again. You know what I mean? Making yourself look more scary, even having like a world-class manager, whatever. Then I'm looking at things a little bit differently, bro. But as it is right now, right? I'm sorry, you're still in your little phase of your project where you're still kind of trying to build it. You know what I mean? You're yet to even secure Champions League.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say we're still trying to build it.
Let me finish what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. The point that I'm getting at right now, this version of Man United, for one, I am not scared of you, man, as it is right now. Right? That's number one.
We wish we could play you next week, bro. We'll smash you.
I'm talking about you, man, as a club. I'm talking about you, man, as a club, bro. Not just what's going on the pitch. I'm talking about you, man, as a club. right? And then secondly, Cole Palmer, number one, is tied down to the 2030s, bro. Yeah, he's tied down to the 2030s. Matt Law just the other day, came out saying he's basically untouchable. There's a bunch of players who are untouchable, Cole Palmer being one of them, right? And let me tell you something about Clear Lake, because people think there's this narrative that Clear Lake or they just want to flip players and that, right? When they fuck with someone, they fuck with players heavy and they give them what they want, right? I've seen this happen with Palmer already. He got a new contract, he got more money. They're looking to give Caicedo more money. Cucurella, he didn't get a new contract extension, but he got more money, right? If you want to get this guy, bro, because you have to remember, it's not just what he does on the pitch, Rants. It's the marketing, bro. It's the ice cold. It's the EA. It's the, the whole thing that he does with JD. He's bringing money to the club on and off the pitch. And you're talking about Clear Lake, an investment company, bro. He's too big of an asset. So if you want this guy, like I've said, no problem. 130 million on the table, bro. Just to have a conversation. Just to have a conversation.
Brother, what are you talking about?
Just to have a conversation and bring up that comment again, because he's talking about Clear Lake Soldier. I'm not Clear Lake Soldier. I've just got a brain. I work in corporate, so I understand these things, bro. But people like you don't understand what these things mean. Yeah. Guys like Reece James, bro. Guys like Colwell. Josh Achimpong's another one that they're saying is untouchable to them as well. You ain't getting anywhere near him, bro.
Reece James, is like Mr. Chelsea, so he ain't gonna go nowhere anyway. Like he'll retire at Chelsea, blood. You know what I mean? He's gonna do what the youths doing at West Ham, blood. What's his name? Bowen and that.
Nah, Bowen didn't come through the academy.
No, but Bowen ain't leaving. Like if they go down, Bowen will stay, blood. You know them. Bowen's one of them guys. He's trying to be the next fucking Mark Noble.
You mean like Noble?
Yeah, Noble. He's trying to be the next Mark Noble. Like that's what Bowen's doing there. You know what I mean? And I believe Reece will stay at Chelsea no matter what. Yeah, but the thing is with Chelsea, you have to admit, bro, the way that you're recruiting and the way that you're constantly weakening your team, bro, like it's gonna have players disillusioned, bro. If you're Cole Palmer and you was in training with Sancho and Felix and them, man, and now you're in training with Garnacho, brother, like man are gonna be like, hold on, these men are not really serious, bro.
Of course, and we've spoken about this before, bro. There's only so long the likes of Palmer, not even just him, bro, Caicedo, Enzo, they're gonna have enough and say, yo, I'm ready to win right now. I'm not getting any younger. Let me go somewhere else where I can go win right now, right? But like I said, your project is not at that stage yet, for it's like, yo, we're guaranteed to go win over there. It's not like
the Cole Palmer thing is not wouldn't be this summer anyway. I reckon it would be next summer, bro. If we get Champions League,
it's not happening, broski. It's not happening.
I believe it happens, bro. It's a matter of when, not if.
All that's gonna happen is when Palmer's shelling it off again, his money will go up again. Like I've said, Clear Lake, bro. When they've got a real investment in someone, they love them off. It's just some of these guys they don't really care about. But when they love someone, bro, they take care of them. Like, that's what they do. That's what they do, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is with Cole Palmer, you can tell that with Cole, it's not even about the money. You know them ones. It's not even about the bread, because even when he went to Chelsea, he didn't even want to leave Man City. He just said, yo, send me out on loan. And they said, you're not getting a loan. It's either you stay or you leave, blood. You know them ones. So he said, cool, I'm leaving then. It wasn't a thing where he was like, you're not paying me money or what. It wasn't about money. He just wanted to play football, innit? So
yeah, of course not.
With Cole, I don't think that money is even an object where Chelsea could say, oh, we'll give you more dough. If he wants to move back to Manny, he'll move back to Manny, bro.
I hear it, bro. But end of the day, everyone likes to get paid. Yeah. And then we up his money, we put these different bonuses in there about goals and assists and that. It's a mad thing. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more attractive, right? Because when you're trying to leave a company, Rants, and what happens usually if you're good and they don't want to lose you, they counter offer you. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we know we want to go back to Manny, but we're gonna show you how important you are to us. Here's $250 a week. You know what I'm saying, bro? Right? But hopefully at that point we're gonna be winning trophies, because I think the main thing for Palmer is winning trophies, bro. He's been around winners
and also enjoying his football, and he didn't do that under the previous manager.
Yeah, but exactly, bro. And that's where, Rafinha's got a big job on his hands to get him enjoying his football again. But I think he will. Because, let's talk about our game now, innit? Yeah, in terms of the freedom that I'm seeing on the pitch right now. Bro, I'm seeing Reece the other day, overlapping, Rants. Yeah? The third goal that we scored against Palace came from Reece overlapping, crossing in the ball. We managed to win a penalty from that one as well. You know what I'm saying? Gusto came out the other day saying the main difference between Maresca and Rafinha is that Rafinha's giving him a bit more freedom to pick and choose when to overlap, right? Whereas before, he was more shackled. If he's playing as a 10, he has to stay as the 10. He can't go anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the sort of freedom that Rossinha will give the likes of Palmer, whether he's playing as a 10, whether he's playing right wing. We just need to get these guys enjoying their football again, like I told you before we even signed this manager. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I believe that he will do that. But the only issue that you've got with Palmer right now, bro, I think it needs that surgery, man. I'll be real. I think it needs that surgery, bro. But I think he's holding out because of the World Cup. You know what I'm saying, bro? But as it is right now, I can't fight for Palmer to start for England because Rodgers has been better than him. Yeah?
Yeah, but also, even if he did start for England, where's he starting at the moment?
Bro, he was starting the 10. Comfortably. Yeah? Comfortably. Because, listen, Saka will start on the right. And I actually, when Palmer and Saka play together, Saka actually plays quite well with Palmer. I'll give him that. Yeah, that link-up is actually quite nice. I want him to be the guy who's feeding Kane in behind because he's England's best creator. Him and Reece are probably England's best creators, bro. Right? Rodgers, I'll add in that list as well. But I think Palmer's more creative than Rodgers. But of course, this season, Rodgers has been better than Palmer because he's been more fit. When I'm watching Palmer, bro, he's clearly still injured. He's playing with like a massive strap on his groin and that. Yeah. And if you've ever had a groin injury, yeah, people in the chat as well, bro, that shit is painful, bro. You know what I mean? It feels like, you know when you bang your funny bone, Rants, and you're like, oh shit, it's just very uncomfortable. Bro, that's what groin injuries are like. Groin injuries, hamstring injuries, they're just them injuries where it's like, yo, you can't even run properly. You know what I mean? You can't shoot properly, you can't pass properly because the moment that you do it, you just feel your groin twitch. They're not nice. They're not nice injuries to have, bro. So personally, I think it needs to have that surgery and just come back. Just come back, man, because they're fucking painful, them injuries. Like, I've had it and it hurts. It hurts, blood. Yeah. People think footballers aren't human, you know. They think, oh yeah, an injury is just an injury, like whatever.
No, 100%. But you know what it is? Footballers play with injuries so often that people don't understand, yeah, or they can't tell when man are injured, bro, because man just play with injuries, bro, all the time. It's normal.
Yeah. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah. You know, so boy, I just want to see him back to his best, didn't it? But I just have to be honest, bro. I don't think we're gonna see the best of Palmer this season. I just have to be real. And the main reason why is because I'm looking at him
to the injury, yeah.
Yeah, I look at him, Rants, and he just doesn't look fit to me. He does not look fit to me, bro. He doesn't look fit. He just looks like he's kind of playing within himself at the minute. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I know Palmer's better than this, bro. But some people are going to use this as a moment to say, yeah, you see, I told you he's not that good. I told you this and that to get off their agendas. You can do that. But I believe in him, bro. I believe in him. He can have an off season and just bounce back from it. I saw Eden Hazard have an off season, bro, away from any injuries. He bounced back from it. Yeah. Obviously, Palmer's not as good as Hazard, but I think Palmer's world class, innit? So I'm believing him to come back. You know what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, man, we'll move from there. But in this game, bro, I don't know if you watched the game against Palace before your game.
No, I just watched the highlights, bro. Watched the highlights, bro.
João Pedro and Estevao, yeah.
Brother, the goal was all right from Estevao, but that was some Bandulu back pass, blood. That's what that was.
And that back pass came from Enzo pressing my man, yeah? Because people like to say, oh, Enzo shit off the ball and that. That came from Enzo pressing that guy, making him panic a little bit. And if you actually watch the replay from a different angle, Estevao's IQ ranks, yeah? He read that the guy was going to play that ball. So he was making that run even before he played it. He was watching it like a through ball. Quickly gets into the end of it, bro. Shrugs Mitchell off. You know what I'm saying, bro? No backlift on the finish. And then for the second goal, Chalobah, I can't lie, Chalobah was colossal in this game, right? But Estevao, that first time pass in behind, Rants. You see what I'm saying about the variety, blood? Yeah? Man ain't saying to me anymore.
Listen, I'm a long way from being convinced, yeah, about Estevao, yeah, but he's a decent player, bruv. He is.
Decent, that's all you can say, decent.
But I can only say he's decent right now because he doesn't play, man. Bro.
Come on, man, you're violating, man. You can't just say
you don't play him, bro.
Yeah, but when you watch him, do you think, oh, he's just a decent player?
No, like he's got ability. Do you know what I mean? But having ability don't make you better than decent until you actually show consistently that you can perform, bro. Like that's what it's about. It's not about ability. Doué's got ability. I think he's a scrub. So
if Doué's a scrub,
yeah, I can't stand him, bro. He's got bare ability, but he's a scrub, like. Do you know what I mean? So like, man, Bro,
You're
man, I don't
moving
want to
mad,
see
man.
this.
Estevao is better than decent, bro. And for you to say, I think he's
Bro,
decent.
he's decent from what I've seen, bro.
Nah,
He's
man.
decent from what I'm seeing, bro.
He's more than decent, bro. The guy facilitates for us. Like I said, all the 3 goals came from the right-hand side, right?
Brother,
He
he's
takes shots.
decent, man.
Yeah.
Like, brother, until he has a full season at Chelsea, yeah, where, like, boy, he does something like consistently throughout the whole season, and then he doesn't even have a body of work at Chelsea, bro. Like, he doesn't have one. He hasn't had a full season yet.
Bro, listen, you're saying he's decent because he hasn't had a full season yet, and
but he hasn't had a body of work. He hasn't.
I'm asking you about him as a player, bro. Yeah. What do you think of him as a player? Because you're trying to describe him as a decent player. He's more than decent. Let's be honest now, man. This
bro,
guy's
if he's more, why isn't he starting games for you consistently?
You already know the politics around this, Rants, man. You know the politics around this.
Why is there politics? If your club brought this guy in and he was almost like a marquee signing, why is there politics? Why is he not playing?
Bro, because of the whole culture, you got to change into England. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't understand all that stuff. I don't know all that, bro. I don't know what goes on at Chelsea. I just know he's not playing every week.
Yeah, but come on, man, Rants. You know how it gets, man. You got Garnacho and Neto, who shouldn't be starting the way that they were, but Maresca preferred those guys. And again, Estevao, bro, it's like, yo, you've just come here. You know, we're gonna bed you in. It's that little transition period from Brazil to England, but it's very clear that he's our best attacker, bro. It's very, very clear he's our best attacker. You know what I'm saying? And we all want him to be playing way more often. Second half of the season, bro, he needs to be starting games more often because I can't deal with Neto and Garnacho consistently, bro. Them two, yeah. João Pedro, bro. He loves playing with guys like Estevao because he can link up with them. You can't really link up with the likes of Neto, bro. I can't imagine Neto playing that ball that he did for João Pedro for the second goal. Neto ain't got that. That little one-time pass just over the top, straight into his path. And he chopped Wharton as well, blood. Absolutely chopped Wharton, bro. You know what I mean? And then Zedai is saying he's right, Don. Estevao is a good player. Calling him generational world-class is overdoing it. Any winger in the squad of Garnacho, Nettins, and Gittins would look like a worldie. Bro, stop trying to undermine how good he is because Neto and Gittins are around or Garnacho's around. I was telling people how good he was even from Brazil. Yeah. And like I said, he's a generational talent, bro. Go check his resume in Brazil. The most GNA before he touched 18. He beat Neymar's record, bro. And Neymar's a generational talent as well. Right? This guy is scoring goals for fun for Brazil and that already. He starts for Brazil already. If they win the World Cup, he will be a big part of it, bro. Yeah? So let's not undermine it because you've got Neto and Garnacho. It makes him look better. No, he is quality. He looks like a quality player playing with Rodrigo, playing with Vini, playing with Casemiro for Brazil. Yeah? Playing with João Pedro, all these men for Brazil. He still looks the same. So allow this cap, bro. Allow this cap. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Rants, like I said, he needs to play more. Him and João Pedro, I like that link up, bro. Yeah? And then on the left...
Well, listen, I like him as a player. I think he's good, bro. I think he's good. But
he's more than good.
There's not enough. There's not enough. Do you know what I mean? He took his goal well. He's also shown, yeah, that he's got a decent temperament in front of goal, innit? It's decent. Obviously, I see him balloon one over the bar in one of them games. I think one of the Champions League games or something. But for the most part, he's got a decent temperament. Like, even the finish the other day, yeah, like he was running for ages, bro. A lot of time when players have that much time, yeah, they fuck it up, innit? He scored. Bro, like, cool. But, again, I need to see Estevao start 5 games in a row for Chelsea in the league. And out of those 5 games, I need to see him do something in those games, bro. Like, and then I need to see, more, bro.
The thing is, it's the variety of the goals as well, right?
He's in a team with no, I get it, but that's why I said he's got ability, bro. But ability is not enough for me to. Ability alone is not enough for me to put a player in a certain place, brother. You can have ability, but you have to produce as well, bro. You have to produce consistently, and so far he hasn't done that. And I'm not saying that's his fault. But I'm saying that because I don't watch every Chelsea game, yeah, like, but I've watched the majority of his starts. That it's not enough for me to say X, Y, Z, bruv. Like, based on what I've seen, I haven't seen enough, bro. Like,
yeah,
and if he's been injured or he hasn't been playing, that's not his fault. I get that, but I'm not gonna be flat out say, yeah, all right, cool, he's X, Y, Z. If I don't see it for a run, I don't see it for a run, bro. Like, certain man were telling me Garnacho was good at one point.
No. Don't compare Estevao to Garnacho, man. Let's not do this now. Let's not be
I'm just saying as an example, yeah. People would see, yeah, like little bits of Garnacho's game, yeah, or cite GA as the reason why he's a good player, or say, Rants, look at the impact and all these things. And it's like, brother, he's coming off the bench here for 20 minutes, yeah, and giving us a different look, bro. So man are getting excited, bro. That's it.
Rants, listen, Estevao in not even a consistent time at Chelsea as of yet playing, right? He's got 8 goals and assists across all comps, bro. So it's not like he's not contributing, like Madueke. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that, but Madueke's awful though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's awful though. Do you know what I mean?
He's got 8 GNA across all comps. You know what I'm saying? He's scored in the Champions League. He's scored a winning goal against Liverpool in the Prem. He scored the goal to start off this lead against Palace, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to remember, Chelsea right now, yeah, we needed a spark of something different. And he is giving us that spark, bro. He is more than capable of giving us that spark, especially in a season where Cole Palmer's not fit. Let someone else, you know what I mean? Let someone else sort of help carry the team, yeah? Now, I don't want to put all that pressure on him in terms of carrying, because that goes back to the ownership. We shouldn't be in a position where Estevao is our best attacker. We shouldn't be there, bro. But that's the reality right now. And right now, bro, I'm sorry, he's better than Garnacho. He's better than Gittins.
He is, bro. Listen.
Yeah? He's even better than Palmer right now. Palmer on this form right now. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah? So he needs to be playing way more, man. Way more than what I've seen. And you're going to see what I'm talking about way more consistently. Way more consistently. I predicted this guy to get young player of the season. But that's not going to happen if he's not playing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen if he's not playing.
This is why I'm saying I can't really give him a rating with chess, because he's not playing, bro.
Oh, that's time. You know, it's time to change that now. Big up Kevin. It says, Donna, you still finishing above United? Yeah, we're finishing above them. We'll finish above them. I'm still predicting that. Yeah. Let's see how you man get on against these little teams, man. Yeah, because you man 2 big results against the big boys.
These little teams, you know, bro. These man lost to Sunderland, you know. You know the way man's talking about these little teams, bro. You see that?
Yeah, man. That was Garnacho and Neto pairing. Garnacho and Neto pairing on that day as well, blood. You know what I mean? We could have gone 2-0 up if Neto wasn't an idiot and could have just made a simple through ball to Garnacho. Yeah, Estevao makes that through ball with his eyes closed. This is the quality I'm talking about, right? Let's see what I'll go on anyway, man, because I can't lie, Rants. Yo, I like how he's using this pivot a lot more. You know, Andre Santos, bro, has been introduced into the team a lot more. In this game, the way that he was helping our centre-backs defending the box was brilliant, man. You know what I'm saying? Because centre-backs, they're meant to be there defending the box, but your centre midfielders, they need to help as well. You know what I'm saying, bro? The way that he reads the game is so good. It's so good, man, because Caicedo got booked quite early in the game. So he was walking on a tightrope, which meant Santos was the one that really had to, you know, get shit together on the pitch for us, right? And I thought he was very good, man. So, boy, long may it continue of him playing as well, because I believe right now this team needs to be playing a 3-man midfield just to help stabilize us, man. Yeah, our last 5 games we've got 4 wins now. You know what I'm saying? The only loss that we've got was against Arsenal. So yeah, man, we've got West Ham next, we've got Napoli next. Like I said, Leeds, Burnley, Wolves.
Isn't it funny that Chelsea always go on these mad runs that you can't believe, yeah, and they just don't go nowhere? Like, the fact that you were telling me that, bro, like the last team you lost to was Arsenal and that, bruv, all that shit sounds amazing.
Yeah, but
it's like you man are still beneath us, bruv.
Yeah, they haven't all been in the Prem. We've played Charlton.
Oh, that's why. Okay, makes sense.
Played Charlton in the Carabao Cup, we won. We played, obviously, Arsenal Carabao Cup. Sorry, we played Charlton in the FA Cup, Arsenal Carabao Cup. We played Brentford in the league, and then we played Palace in the league. We've only played 2 league games, but both of them have been W's. 6 points there, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, you man, listen, you man can be above us this game week, and that is calm because you man defeated the ops, the biggest ops. Yeah,
but now we're gonna smoke Fulham, your other ops that you lot couldn't smoke. You know them, man. See, we're out here doing you man favors. You see what
another
I'm saying?
red card, man. We smoked them at home, but again, another red card ruined it for us. You know what I'm saying, bro?
It's all right, bro. We got gunshots for Fulham on the weekend as well. You get me? See, these man were laughing at us. Yeah, we beat Liverpool at Anfield, we beat Chelsea, we beat Arsenal, and we beat Man City. And these man were chatting to us, you know. And we're gonna punch up Spurs next week. I think it's next week. Is it next week, Spurs?
Yeah, I think you got them next after Fulham minute. Yeah, you do.
Bust Tottenham's head, blood. Brother, Tottenham's head getting bust, blood. You know the way there, it's gonna be a madness. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a madness.
Boy.
Brother, the way they beat us 4 times last year, you know, we owe them some madness, you know.
They did.
We owe them a sacrifice. You see what we're gonna do to Spurs, bro? Fam, it's gonna be crazy, blood. Because we owe them a madness, bro. We owe them a real madness. So,
boy, we'll see, man. We'll see. But listen, people, we're gonna go to Blue Diaries now, anyway.
Yeah, it's a Blue Diaries thing, people. You get me? I'm frying Deluded Gooner as well, blood. You know them way there, blood. Because, bro, imagine Deluded on Friday was chatting shit, you know. Man was so confident they were going to win against us. He was like, I'll see you on Monday. I'll see you on Monday. I was like, brother, what are you talking about? This man was so confident. Man wanted to cut you on Monday. I was like, bro, what are you doing, innit? I said, bro, we're winning. You said, bro, I'll see you on Monday. I said, bro, you're coming through, yeah. Bro, listen, to take your humble crumble, blood, you know them way there. So he's got to show his face today now. You know,
so what time is it?
We're going live right now, but it's not going to be a full show, blood. He's just going to cut you for half an hour to get humbled, and then you get me. You get me? That's what it. And then he'll be back on Thursday. But I told him he's got to show his face, blood. You know, he has to show his face, bro. You see when you chat shit like that, you have to show up, brother. You know,
no, you missed the trick. You missed the trick. You should have brought him today, bro. You should have brought him here.
Yeah, I know. But that's an ambush thing. Nah.
No, that's what we got to do, though. We got to rush these guys. We got to rush these guys. I'm telling you, bro. There's too many of them.
No, Friday. He's back. He's normal show on Friday, but I told him he's got to turn up today, bro. He's running his mouth, so he's gonna come to you for half an hour. You get me? So
he's lucky. I've got Blue Diaries because I would have jumped on and cooked him as well, blood. You know what I mean? But we got anyway. Big up Deluded, man. Big up Deluded. I see him. I see him right now. ITV and that's mad.
See it there? So yeah, big up people. So yeah, bro, man's gonna be here for like another half an hour, bruv, and then man, I'll send you lot over to Blue Diaries, man. But big up people, and yeah, bruv, in a bit.
Love.